Hello?
Hello. Yes, ma'am.
You can see me? You can hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I can hear you, ma'am. I can see you.
You are Arjun, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Uh, Suri, he's not. Yeah, he's here now. But Suri, conversion. Okay. Hi, everybody. I think you are all here.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Could you all of you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello? Yes, ma'am, we can hear you.
Okay, good. So how are you?
We are good, ma'am.
You're good. What's the situation in your country now?
The lockdown has just ended, and all the businesses are starting to slowly open up.
Okay, it's not every business. Okay, so the school are open now?
No, ma'am. Schools and
No,
colleges are closed.
Okay. So you're still at home.
Yes, ma'am. We're still at
yes,
home.
Yeah. What about classes?
Classes are happening online, but not as frequently as it is
It's not.
supposed.
Okay. So it means you don't have every classes as scheduled?
Previous semester classes have already been over for us, ma'am. So only exams are pending. The next semester is scheduled to start at July 15th.
Okay. Oh, so all your families, your friends are safe?
Yes,
yes, ma'am. They
ma'am.
are.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it is good news. Let's begin the question and answers section, okay? Because I think you have many questions. You would pass one by one, or
Sure, ma'am.
okay. So let's begin from Arjun, okay?
Okay, ma'am. My question is, when will Ecole Central in Nantes reopen? And if it does open, will it be an online semester, or should we have to come to France? And
Mm-hmm.
this is the question.
In fact, Sant'Anante is already open for about 3 weeks. And the first 2 weeks, France is no longer it's open, from the 11th May. So first, the first 2 weeks are preparation, for how to say, for everything. For example, to buy some stuffs, the masks, and the hydroalcoholic, the liquid. Just to prepare for staff to go back to campus. So from this week, normally half of the staff in each department we can go back, but it is just like afternoons. So in our open space, it is not allowed half of the staff. For example, in international relations office, we are 10. So every day there are just five my colleagues will go back to campus, go back to office, and the laboratories are already open. Because we have many students who will do some experiences, in the laboratory. So the laboratory is already open. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And
Regarding the fees, what is the if we choose to just study for the foundation masters,
yeah,
what is the fees, and what is the fees required to be paid for the first installment?
for foundation master, it is 6,000 euros for 1 year. So firstly, you can just pay 3,000 euros before 15th June, and then another payment will be in October.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
More questions?
Regarding accommodation, the university doesn't provide accommodation, no, ma'am. So we have to uh, make our own accommodation facilities outside.
No. Accommodation for foundation master year.
Yes.
It is international relations office will reserve for you. Okay. So you don't need to search for any accommodation. It is us who will prepare. We will reserve a room for you in Cruz. Cruz, it is it is the French students' residence. It is owned by government, and the room will be like 9 square meters, and everything is equipped. But not included, like the bed sheets. That one, no. But you have kitchen, you have bathroom, yeah, you have a single bed. You have also the table
So
to work.
so the
Yeah.
fees is included, or what is the fees for it?
Oh, it is not. Of course, it is not included. The fees is for cruise like 9 meters square meters will be 280 euros per month. It is the original price, but every student can get some financial help from the French government. So normally, if you apply for for it is the financial help, it is GAF. I will write for you, GAF. Okay. So normally you will get like at least 80 euros financial aid. So at least, I mean, maybe you can, it depends. You can, go to 100 or 120. So normally for accommodation, you will just pay about around 200 euros per month.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. More questions, Arjun?
No, ma'am. That's it, ma'am.
Okay. So, Suri, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Okay. So it's your turn. Just ask any question you want.
Okay. As I told you in the mail, we have approached the bank for loan, and now they are asking for a letter from the college with a letterhead stating all the expenses that will be, all the expenses,
Yeah.
so that they can provide the loan.
Oh, you need a letter. You
We
need
need a letter, yes.
Oh, you need admission letter, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I can prepare this one. Okay, load. So 3 of you need it, or just you?
I think everyone who requires a loan will need that letter, ma'am.
Okay, so right.
With
Okay, reply me about. Confirm with me. Just reply me, by answer my question, okay? Then I can prepare the letter for you.
Okay.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I do.
Yeah, I mean 3 of you. If 3 of you need the conditional admission letter,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. I don't need it since I'm not applying for a loan. Okay, so just the 3. And okay, it doesn't matter. So I will prepare, it for you. Okay. So probably
Okay.
I will send it to you tomorrow. It works.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, sure,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay.
And about the suppose this lockdown extends due to a really high spike in coronavirus cases, and international flights are again stopped. They are yet to begin on July. I mean in July, and if they again are stopped and we are unable to come to France, then what is the situation, ma'am?
For the moment, the French border, I mean, is still not open. But normally, we have, I think the date you will know if the French border will open or not for international, students. It will be the 22nd, I think, 22nd June. The decision will be made at that moment.
Okay.
If the French border is open, of course, you are welcome to come. Just to come as you can. But
Okay.
but you have to get your the visa to come here.
Yes, I understand that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if we have the visa and we booked our tickets and we are about to come to attend the college,
Yeah.
and then because of the situation, the flights are banned, then what would that situation be at that point of time?
Oh, I have no idea because I do think every country has its own policy about the airlines. What I know is sometimes, for example, from Asia, from China, Chinese government just allowed one airline and one city in France and one flight per week. It is a policy for a moment. But
Okay.
I don't know your Indian government, and also for Japanese government, I know it also. But for India, you have to refer to your country's policy. If you can take the plane and what time,
Okay.
and how many airlines will be allowed.
Okay.
Okay.
But would there be any refund if we won't be able to attend college, ma'am?
The refund normally, on your financial agreement, you can see.
Yes, but this particular situation is not mentioned in the financial agreement, no?
Yeah, you are right. You're right. Anyway, except the project, because normally you will have project. I mean, with the project you have to do in the laboratory. Okay.
Right.
All the other courses or the other classes will be prepared anyway online. Okay.
Okay.
So if you can come here, most of our foundation master students, if you can come here, I think the classes will be, you can come to school. There's no problem. And you can do the project in the laboratory. But if you cannot, yeah, there are, how to say, pre-registered classes sent to you.
Okay.
Yeah, this year is really a very special year. I think every university now is preparing, by two hands. It's not the only situation in France. In England, in America, it's the same thing because it's a pandemic. It's not just influence for one country or one university. It influence for global, education.
Okay. But this amount that we are paying is way too huge, and for online classes, is it not a little too high, ma'am?
I don't understand your question. Pardon me. Could you please repeat it?
I mean, if we are in India I mean, if we are not able to come to France,
Yeah.
and if we, I mean, you are what you mean is we'll be getting online classes and projects.
Yes, project. I'm not sure. Because you are in, three of you are in robotics, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So the project, I'm not really sure because the project you have to practice. You have to go to a laboratory. Theory is just the one thing, but you have to practice. But the other classes, for example, you have what kind of classes? Embedded system, other things, computer, even computer programming. I do think it's a little difficult for you to only have online classes. So it is one thing I cannot really answer you now. I think the professors will prepare. Okay, so about the project and also computer programming classes, I will answer you later because for the moment I don't have any really any vision or any confirmed information about the two classes.
Right. So there won't be any refund if we are not able to come to France.
What?
If we are not able to come to France at that particular time, there will not be any refund.
I do think yes. I do think yes, but it is special because in France we have our also association. It is CE, also it is committee of employee. So they have to pass or meeting to to see how much if you can come if the students cannot come to France, how much you can be refunded. I do think yes, yeah. But the problem is, the CE is not still organized. But I do think later, maybe in mid-June or in July, there will be one particular, policy will come out, regarding to the pandemic.
Okay. So this discussion about the refund will happen at a later stage.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay. Sure, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Emily. Good morning. Yes.
Yes. Good morning.
Yeah. I guess it's morning for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I would like to restate the point which Shauri has already mentioned regarding the penalty and the refund in case we do the down payment of the fees and then if we are not able to come back. So as you mentioned, you're going to clarify on that as soon as possible. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So the next thing would be, do we have a chance of completing? So this program is 1 year of foundation and 2 years of masters. So do we have a chance of doing one semester here as in India with online supplements, and then maybe if the situation worldwide settles down and then we're confident enough, can we join it for the next semester and then continue? Is it possible?
Of course, it is possible. Yeah, it is possible. If you want to join the second semester, yes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we can do the coursework from India for the first semester and then we can later join for the second semester. So that is possible.
Yeah, of course, of course. In fact, for us, because the campus is already open, okay? So the problem now is, a different country have different policy. We prefer our students come to France. If you can come to France, even in the first semester, you can just come because we have accommodation for you, okay? And then you can meet the professors face to face, and you can do a project. But if really you cannot come here, because you're in the border or you don't have airplanes to come to France, you can do the online classes for the first semester, and then the second semester you can come here definitely.
Okay. Okay, that is so good. Yeah, and then so fine. So okay, so if it's not the issue with the government that is blocking the flights, if it's our personal inhibitions, which is due to the current situation, is that still going to be valid for an online semester?
Sorry, I can't hear you clearly. Could you repeat it again?
Yes. Am I audible now?
Yeah, I will get closer to my. Yeah, please.
Yeah. Am I audible? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, am I
Hello.
audible?
Yeah, I can hear you. I hear you. Could you please repeat your question?
Yes, please. Okay. So as you have stated that we can do a semester in online. So my question is, if the reason is not because of the government restricting the international travel or the airline ban, if it is due to our personal inhibitions regarding the safety and security, so is that going to be a valid reason for doing an online semester?
I'm not really sure that I understand your question. Sorry.
Okay.
Maybe you can type it. You can type it, the message that I can understand better. Yeah.
Okay.
So drama is also but I personally am not insecure about my second year or semester online. Oh, your personal choice. Oh, of course. If you think in France you're not really insecure, of course it's a choice,
Okay.
Yeah, you can stay. You can stay, with your family for the first semester. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Another thing is, for the 2 classes for computer programming and also the project, maybe you have to catch it up later. We will see, how we can arrange, the classes, especially, you are not for, come for business school because business school is much more easier, but for engineering school, it is really complicated because some classes you cannot really have online. So, for some Nantes, we really prefer our students come to Nantes.
Okay.
Once, once the border is open and you can come here because it is much more, it's much more easier for you to have classes, to have projects.
Yes, I understand that we need practical experience and laboratories for doing our projects. So I can understand from your thing that we can rearrange the project for the further semester, and if it is required, we can do an online semester.
Yeah. I think you can. Yeah.
Okay, that would be great.
Yeah, I think you can if you prefer, because from the human part, I understand. I think everybody understand your concern. If you prefer to stay with your family for the first semester, of course, I think there's no problem.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I think we are done with the questions.
Okay, good. Normally after foundation master, you will be accepted automatically into master program. You know that already, right?
Yes.
Okay. I speak with 3 of you, but in fact, the masters is just your how to say, your security choice. It means anyway, if you pass all the exams, you will be accepted automatically into masters, and also you can get your scholarship, elite scholarship. It is 6,000 euros. It is for for foundation master students. But in fact, you have, once you come to St. Nantes for foundation masters, you have other choices. For example, you can apply for 2 years engineering program. It is one choice, but it's very, very competitive because in France, engineering diploma is very high value. It is one choice. It's another choice is very interesting for you. It is Erasmus Mundus. Do you know what is in Erasmus Mundus program?
Yes, we have gone through the program.
Okay, Erasmus, because now in Saint-Nantes we have one program linked with robotics. It is IMAHO. This one. So if you are good enough, really, if you are good enough, you can apply to this one, IMAHO. Then you have the opportunity to get a scholarship. The scholarship, amounts to 300,000 euros. It means for 2 years you don't need to pay any any tuition fees, and the European Union will supply you about 1,000 euros per month, for your living, for everything.
Okay.
So it is another choice, because this year, in fact, every year in Foundation Master, we have students who got the scholarship, the full scholarship, for Erasmus Mundus program. This year we have 3 students, okay? And if you are good enough, you have a chance to get the scholarship, full scholarship, and it is a very, very good, excellent program for you.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, masters is anyway. You can get to go to masters. Okay. So except a masters, you have other choices. So just open your mind to look into all the other choices. Anyway, if you can't come here, I will organize online presentation for every Erasmus Mundus program for you, to present you what kind of program and with which university you have a chance to go. For example, IMAHO, it is a double degree. You will get the degree of the joint degree. At least, for example, if you choose to 1 year in Saint-Nantes and 1 year in Japan, in Keio University, so you will get the double degree of Saint-Nantes and also Keio University. So you will go to 2 countries in 2 years, 1 year in one country, another year in another country. And you don't need to pay anything at all. And the European Union will supply you the scholarship, even for a living, for living everything, living, even for a flight. If you fly now to Japan or you fly now to Germany, all the expenses will be charged, so you don't need to pay anything at all.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So Erasmus Mundus program, you can go to Saint-Nantes, the website. You will find we have 5 linked with robotics. I think we have 3. So you can go to check it. If you have a chance to be admitted, next year, it's really wonderful. I will be very proud of you.
Oh,
Okay.
great. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So this brings me one more question. So once we finish the foundation program, we can enter the robotics part of the masters, right? Or does it depend on the competition?
Oh, no, you don't need. It doesn't depend on competition. No. You already reserved your spot for robotics, okay? Masters. Okay. Anyway, the master, the jury of a master, already get your. If you get admitted into Saint-Nantes, if you get official admission letter, your list will be already sent to them. And next year, normally in February, I will send you a Google form for you to complete. Okay, which specialization you would like to join for the masters? Because robotics we have 3. I think we have 3 options.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So normally in February next year, I will send you a Google form, and you will just complete it, I will get your specialization, and then I will send to my colleagues who are in charge of masters. And in March, normally you will it is a procedure, to do. You have to, how to say, complete the online application, to upload your passport, your CV, your transcript. It's just a procedure to do, and you don't need to do the competition with all the other students. You will get automatically, how to say, admission. And the master jury, they know it, but they have your name list.
Okay, great. Thank you for the answer.
You're welcome. Do you have any other questions?
No, ma'am.
When can we expect the visa if we make the payment, ma'am?
What?
When can we expect the visa?
Can you accept the visa?
Expecting. When can you provide the visa?
Oh, it's not me who will provide the visa. You have to. It is through Campus France. You know Campus France?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you have to go to Campus France, and there's some page you have to upload, all the documents. For example, you have to upload the admission letter. It is the first one. It is a very important one. And other things, you have to upload, I think in India, you have to upload the receipt from Saint-Tranant. For example, you already pay your 3,000 euros. I think this is one Campus France. Yeah. Ask also, you have to upload also the accommodation agreement. It means you already have accommodation in Nantes. You have to upload some bank information, I think. Anyway, it is Campus France. But for our part, for a part of international relations, I will send your name list, with all your information to Campus France in India to facilitate, your visa obtaining. Anyway, for the moment, we don't have any refusal because Saint-Tranant, we are the best engineering college university in France. We have very good relation with Campus France in India. So the students accepted into Saint-Tranant, normally you have no problem to get the visa. You hear me? Hello? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So for a visa, it is clear or not?
Yes, ma'am. Now it is clear.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any more questions? About the student's life, everything. Or even Nantes City?
We are informed that you'll be planning two travels, like 2 trips in the semester. So what would that be? How would the socializing be if we end up in?
Oh, you know it. You have trips every year. Normally, last year it is a little special. We went to what is it? Le Celle de Terre, Gironde. Celle de Terre. Celle means salt. So it is one place. It is just it is very near from Nantes, 40 kilometers. But it's one of the how to say, place which in Europe produce the best salt, for cooking. So we've been to there. We have been to what it is, Mont Saint-Michel. You know it, Mont Saint-Michel.
No, we don't know.
Mont Saint-Michel. It is number one. Many people already, in France, it's not Tour Eiffel. It's not Tour Eiffel. It is more frequently than Tour Eiffel. It is the place which visited the most in France. I don't know if I can send you, a picture. Oh yes, so
You are sending messages to me alone, ma'am. So
yeah, and also we have visited Cointreau. You know it, Cointreau? It exists normally, I think, in your country also. It is a factory for alcohol.
ma'am, you're sending messages just to me, ma'am. So you have to.
Sorry. How I can envoyer à tout le monde? Sorry. Okay. So have you just copy it
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
and Cointreau? You can see it.
Yes, ma'am.
So normally, before the lockdown in France, it is another trip planned. It is Airbus in April. But because of lockdown, so we cannot go to visit Airbus. So we have 4 visits each year, 2 visits per semester.
Okay.
Okay. And it is all free for you. You don't need to pay anything. Just like one day out, to visit some very famous place, or to visit some famous companies.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
nice. Yeah.
So you hear about the visit. So who told you about that?
I guess I was browsing through your website, and then yeah, I guess in the website.
Okay. Okay.
One of our senior is already in Ecole Centrale now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Who is it?
Akshay Krishna, ma'am.
Akshay. Oh, of course, Akshay. Yeah, Akshay is from Amrita. You already talked to him?
I've talked to him, ma'am, through WhatsApp.
Okay. Okay. Good. So you already get some information from him.
Yes, ma'am. A little bit of how life is at the university and about Nantes in general.
Good. 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 Do you have more questions?
No, ma'am.
No,
That's all
ma'am.
for me.
Okay, so let's stop here. If you have any question, okay, please don't hesitate. You can send me an email, okay, or we can do again the the room meeting.
Okay,
ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. Sure.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Have a nice day. Stay safe.
Yes, ma'am. You too.
You
Thank
too,
you.
ma'am. Thank you.
And see you. Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Bye. Bye.